how to boost your average per RO with a few simple things. So what is an average per RO? That is what is telling you where your average per RO is for a said given time point. So let's say you have 20 vehicles you work on in the week. All of those vehicles tickets averaged together will give you your average per RO. Well, we want to make that as high as possible with the least amount of vehicles possible. So for me, we have a few things that we're starting to implement along with things we have implemented already in the past. Originally, when we first started this company, the only thing we did was go out and diagnose the vehicle and do the repair. We weren't checking it over unless something was blatantly in our face because I didn't have enough time to do that. Now that my wife is here and she is part of the company, it gives me a little bit more time to focus on the customer at hand. That's another reason why we went down to 4 days a week and less vehicles per week. It allows me to focus on the customer in front of me and pay attention to their vehicle. The money is sitting in front of you. You just have to find it. And I'm not telling you you need to go out there and rape the customer over and charge them $1 million for all these services. That's not what we're getting at. What we want you to do is pay attention to maintenance items and safety items and gives the customer a proper breakdown on what they need. So little things for us that we started to stock in order to be able to bump our average per RO right then and there instead of coming back to a customer is we are stocking wiper blades and light bulbs. Soon we plan to stock a full assortment of oil filters and air filters, because recently we've been running into a lot of cars where the oil sticker is either coming due or is past due and the customer wants an oil change. I want to be able to provide that service immediately. We already stock full 6-gallon bags of oil of 3 different types of oil all the time. So to be able to have that said amount of things on the trailer at one point, we can boost our average per RO very quickly and very efficiently with basic maintenance items. So if you're looking to start doing some of that stuff, leave those comments down below. But those are just a few ways to boost your average per RO while you're already at the job, because being mobile, you can't just run to the store and pick up parts. So if any of this information interests you and you're starting your mobile mechanic business, leave those comments down below. I'll be sure to try to answer those questions in a future video or maybe even in the comments.